Hey guys, it's Jordan here. Welcome to another How to Draw. Today we are going to go over how to draw Venom. Venom 3 is coming out right away, so it's a good time to do some Venom stuff. So Venom is a big guy, so he's going to take up most of the page the way that we're going to do this thing. It's going to be mostly just a portrait here. All I'm using is an 8.5 by 11. It's just cardstock paper. And then we're going to use pencil. We got a red pencil, but you can use any kind of pencil. And then I'll use some markers and ink to ink it here so we'll have a full finished drawing at the end of it. So with that, we will go ahead and get started. So Venom, like I said, going to take up most of the page. So a good way to start with drawings is if the chest and stuff's going to be included like it is here because we want to be able to show the symbol. Is we'll kind of start off with kind of where the body, where we want to have what we want to be able to show here. So we want to go about there. Then we're going to come around, and then probably something like that. So that's that main torso section here, and then I didn't draw all the way through, but that's where kind of the rib thing will go there, and you got kind of where you're going to have kind of ab situation down here. And then Venom's big, so he's hunching over. So what this up here is going to wind up being is kind of where those, not triceps, where the, spacing out, but your shoulder traps. He's going to have big traps up here. So the head would go, or the neck socket, if we're looking at this like a torso, the neck socket would be here. The neck's going to go kind of straight up. And because Venom's going to be a guy who's hunching over, where you're not going to see a lot of the neck part here. It's going to be hidden by the longer jaw and the face. So put a circle first here, okay, to get a guide in for the shape of the head. And then we're going to have the head going towards at just a tiny bit of an angle here. Like this. And then like this, okay, and then we're going to go straight down. Now with the jaw, so regular jaw, come out to like here. Regular superhero type guy, villain jaw, okay, square jaw, whatever, right? Nose is around here, face, whatever, we're looking up. Okay, but Venom is going to be exaggerated. So the first thing you're going to have to exaggerate, you got to remember you're going to have space for all his teeth. So the first thing you're going to exaggerate is this lower part of the jaw here. You're going to have to bring it out. And you're basically going to have to add up, not basically, I mean, it's going to be about almost an inch here, but you're going to add a fair amount of size. And then you're going to be able to stylize it how you want to. Because that jaw, because it's made of the symbiote, it doesn't have to follow like a specific bone structure. You can have it kind of warp, which is what we'll do here. So I'll get the bottom of the chin like that, and that chin would look like this when it goes up if we're getting the planes on here. And then we're going to go over, and then it's going to get the side of the jaw here, and then it's going to go like that. Okay, so there's your general shape of the face, okay? Now, nose and stuff, we don't have to cover it because it's Venom, so we're going to drop all the way down here to where we're going to get the jaw. So the jaw is, or the teeth line, I guess, is going to go down and around here. Okay, and then we're going to go up, and then it would be off to the side. And then here we're going to put space to fit the teeth. It's going to follow the contour of the jaw, come down, right like this, and then right like this, and then off. Now, we're going to do just a grinning Venom. We're not going to worry about tongue on this one. So we're going to get on this. We're probably going to bring this in a tiny bit at the top here. Like that. Okay, so what we'll do first here is we'll get the eyes for Venom in. Now, again, there's a lot of ways you can do these. Some people have the kind of ones that have holes all over them. You can have solid ones. We're going to do the solid earlier Venom type design here, more the McFarlane one where it's without the teeth that go like all over. It was more of an organized, exaggerated teeth thing. And it didn't have a ton. So, just go like that. And down. And then it comes around for that spider mask. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing over here. We're going to see a little bit more of it because the head isn't turned face. So we're going to get that exaggerated brown here. And then that's going to come all the way down here. And then like that. Fix it. There. Okay, and I'm going to clean this up just a touch for you guys so you can see where we're at here. Okay. This. I'm going to fix this side a bit. Got there. And the jaw. It's got the dimensions that we want. There you go. You can see a little more on the side of the face, like we said. We're going to fix this grin. Okay, so what we'll do is get rid of some of these now. I'll clean this up for everybody. Okay. All right, so then we'll get some of this shape in here. And then, like I said before, right, this is that trap. So I'm going to go down to the trap here. And then kind of lock in some areas here to put for shadow. So what we'll do is we're going to have the light coming across. So it's going to be casting, or coming, sorry. Yeah, it's coming up like this. So you're going to have it casting shadow at an angle this way. So the jaw shadow is going to come across and over like that. It's going this way. Then this will be the shadow that's being cast from the head. Going that way. Okay, and then you're going to have shadow here, there, and then that'll connect up to that trap shadow. So that covers this, and you can do all the veins and stuff. I'm not going to do the veins. I like to leave it a little more simple. Okay, so we're going to get that shoulder muscle here, so then now we can inform a little bit more. We'll change a bit of how the body goes. So more of the chest go like this. So then you've got that shoulder. So then you're going to have the arm come down like that way. And that's where you're going to have ribs. So what we want to do now is, so you'd have your pecs here. So you have one pec going this way, and then it's kind of the under area, and then you have one coming down here, right? Like this. Right? Now it's a black suit, so we're not going to draw all the, rippling and stuff for the muscles because it really wouldn't show up. This, and then I want this to be more like this, actually. So that makes more sense. For this arm. All right. Okay, so gotta get this in here. Right like that. Now to sharpen my pencil. Okay. So what we'll have is you're gonna have shadow coming up here. And then this part underneath will be in shadow. Yeah. Because what you got here is your abs starting. That's what commercial and they're going to be just implied. Like this, and then that'll go off. That. Yeah. And we'll add more after we get the symbol in, but we'll get that symbol in. And then on this side, it's going to all be very dark. We're going to have that underneath, and then we'll do some of these triangles to help show that it's rounded. And then in here, you're going to have the tricep, you're going to have a little bit of muscle there. And then that shoulder, I'll have the lymph coming out there. And then a little bit like that there. So we'll do that for the shoulder, and I'm going to fix this so it's not as severe. There. There you go, and you get that shape. Okay, good. So we would put, just because of the shape on that, we would put just a tiny bit of light in there for that side. And then maybe you'd throw one little piece of neck there to show the neck going down into everything. So then what we'll do is we'll mark out where the symbol's going to go. So the symbol starts with a circle. And the circle's going to flex right on that center point where the muscles start to. So you keep that in mind. So that circle's going to go like that, and then like that. And then, like you said, it's flexing inside here. And then you're going to have on that circle, you're going to put a tooth and another tooth. Here you go. And then this should be a little bit bigger. And then what happens here is an even bigger circle. This should actually come down so that the circle comes in so that it hits down these muscles here. Here we go. We fixed this for you guys. I fucked this up. Okay, so first circle, and then there's your abdomen. So that's that second one. And all the arms come out of the first. So I had to make this bigger because I wasn't paying attention to where the arms on the Venom suit go. So let me just fix this. Okay. And then, so then you're going to go here, right like this. So you got circle, connects up, and then there, connects up. And then you're going to put a little bit bigger tooth than what I had done originally. And then same on this side. And then what we're going to have is the arms, and the arms basically come out straight at first. Then they have an angle that goes up. It comes up to the top of the chest for the first one. So it's like this, and then it comes down. There's a point, and then it comes down like that, and then it wraps to do the same symbol on the back. And there's 4 of these. So there's 2, and then there's 2 that start to go down. And it's always good to map this out ahead of time and not try to just freewheel the arms, because you'll wind up having little inconsistencies in them that'll bother you. Okay. And then right like that. And then we do the same here. Okay, and then to the side, and then down. Okay, and then that arm. And this is to come down a bit more. And then there's that. Okay, so we've got the arms mapped in, so we're okay. What we can do now is clean these arms up. We go. Here we go. Okay, there we go. So, sharpen my pencil again. So this, go like that, and with that. Okay, and then, now we'll get into some of the Venom stuff. So, with that said, with the shadow, what you do with the shadow with Venom is you can show that the suit has some snarl to it, and you can show that the suit kind of ripples with shadow. Even though it's a black suit, you can, if you're going to color it, you can use like a dark purple or a dark navy blue. We're not coloring this one, we're just going to do it with black. It's a marker and pen, but and then we'll get a little eyebrow area here showing the scowl. And I like to do stuff blocky. So you can feel free to round as much of this as you want. I like to have rougher square lines. And what we'll do here is get a little bit of light reflecting off the top to break it up. And then this can even go for a little bit like this. And we'll add, there we go. So we'll do is this will be a little reflection on the top of Venom's head here. All right. There. And then you land on the jaw. We're going to have a little bit of reflection here because this will be black. This will all blend in. And then here on this jaw, you're going to have, that's where it's going to break out for the shadow for the jaw here. And then you can imply that there's like a big lip there, so this is all going to be in shadow. Okay, and then for the teeth, now the teeth, Venom. So what I like to do for Venom is I like to have the teeth, I like to have first that little bit of gum on the side I like to have showing. And then I like to do is go in and start doing some curves because I want to show some gum. And I'm only going to show a little bit of gum because he's going to be doing his big smile. But I do like to have a gummier, at least a little bit. And then at the bottom, you start a little lower, and I do that same circle until I got enough teeth in there. Now, I'll actually want to be like this. And what you do is you can mark out where that smile should be. So it really would curve in here. So this would be more like these. And then Venom's got all sharp teeth. So you start doing that. Is that. And what you got to remember is that some of them are going to be kind of in front of some teeth. Some are going to kind of be set in back because of how they're going to fall. Okay. It's not too better for on the other side. I like that happen to you. Yeah. There. And then the bottom teeth, same sort of deal, but they come underneath again with an overbite, so they'll come underneath the top teeth. There'll still be a little bit of space though in what we're doing in between them here like this. You can see there's going to be a little bit of space. Okay, so there you got your toothy Venom. And then, let's see here. Kind of want to pull this in a bit here. Get that flex on the pec here, because it's not perfectly round. And then we'll get that. And then for shadow, we're going to have a darker under this one here. And then it's going to go, that shadow is going to go from there down to here. We've got the ab shadows in. They'll be in on They will be hatched though, because they're going to go in, anything that's going to go in shadow on the white symbol will wind up hatching so that it doesn't come off the same black. But we basically got all our construction lines down now, guys, so we can kind of go into our actual drawing here now, or our inking. So with that being said, let's get our pens. So I've got I don't like that one. I got Sharpies I can use, and I got some inking pens and liners. So what we'll do first is, I've got a medium brush here somewhere. I'm going to take a brush pen. Is it this one right here? Yeah, it is. I'm going to take a brush pen. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to line out the areas where I know I'm going to fill in solid black. Now that we're inking, we're going to go for smoother lines. Okay, like this. And then we're going to bring the shadow down. We're going to have a scowl in here. If you bring it up and there, because the light's hitting right, and we'll outline eyepiece. Right, like this. Okay, and then we're gonna get the shadow here. We can start filling some stuff in here to help show where everything is. There we go. Okay, I'm going to draw the outline. It isn't very smooth at the top there, guys, but that's me. I get a shake in my hand there sometimes. There we go. Okay, and then this is all filled in here. Here. Okay, this is jaw. So this is the highlight on the jaw. And then this is the shadow. Okay, and then this is the arm that cuts up from the spider. That shadow continues. So, like I said, the shadow falls in here. What we're going to do is just have a little bit of hatching in there. And then let's get these highlights in. Okay, the edge. So let's get the outline here. That's the outline for his mouth, so all this gets filled in. Okay. And then can do a tear. I'm going to wait for the teeth for a second. I'm going to get a smaller pen, get those teeth in, and then I'll do the black around the mouth. There might be some edges we'll have to adjust. Those teeth. Get all this filled in now. And then the bottom of the jaw we can get filled in too, because we know where this is going to be. Peaches can all get filled in here, guys. This is all solid black. And then we don't do the hatching on the highlights because the suit's black. But we want those to be a show that they're basically showing, helping to define where some of the muscle is in that area or imply it. The hatching on the symbol helps give dimension. You just want to follow the direction of the muscle. Okay. Take a smaller pen. We're going to grind up a liner that is a half of a 5. And then at the 5, we're going to go and do that. There. And we're going to start with our teeth here. We're going to do it like this. Because we've mapped in that design, we can go in and get them right like this. And then now, when we get those gums in, we can decide how much we want to show, where we want it to connect up to a tooth. And then we're going to do something similar down here. So we got jaw there. So we know now I can connect it there. Should be a tooth here. Usually has like a squiggle line in there. And then these are the bottom teeth. And there you go. And then underneath here, we can connect them up. Okay, and then I'm going to go back to our medium brush now. We can go ahead and get this all colored in. See that some of these lines are good. Make sure we got it fixed for the teeth. All right. All right, so next we will go and we're gonna lightly go around to outline. It's not too thick. And then here, I get that. I'm going to just adjust it a tiny bit. Like that. And then this is where that trap is going to come down and the shoulder's going to come out. And then we'll get the chest down here. Like that. Yep. So we'll get this in. This is black here. That. And Bye. Here. This should actually go a little bit more. You can recommend this could be a bit thicker here. Here we go. Okay, and then you've got your chin shadows. That comes underneath. Where you like that. See? Spider symbol. Yep. And then pencils the waist here. To make this. And now we're get we're just following those lines. We'll get this logo in. Do you? Okay, and then this is filled in here. And then here we're gonna get some of that under pec shadow. So it kind of connects there. Something like this. And there's some long black here. That. And then this is the underside arm. Get the bicep starting there, and your tricep there. They're obviously super exaggerated. And then we'll get our little triangles in. Yup. We're just going to keep getting the solid shadow in. Now, I would wait until the end of the drawing to erase construction lines that you give the ink time to dry. Because sometimes when you're erasing construction lines, you're going to smear. You want to try to avoid that. Now, if you want to finish this further, you can always take a picture of it and then zap it up into your iPad, do some digital coloring, do some digital editing, throw it in Procreate, goof off with it. Okay. Perfect. So, like that. And then for the shadow, what I'm going to do is grab that 0.5 again and that is just that. And then here. Following white parts, and then gonna add a little bit of black down at the bottom, just right here. And then maybe just a touch there. And then that's pretty much it. Now, oh wait, no, it's not. We gotta do the, what's this? This is a bigger one. I gotta get the inside, guys, where there's no teeth. We gotta get the shadow inside the mouth. All right. So that's Venom. Now, what we'll do is take that eraser, like I said, since we're at the end here, and we're just going to gently go over and take some of these marks out. You can leave them in too. Some people like to leave in the pencil marks. Sometimes I like to leave them in, but for the purpose of this lesson here, to teach you how to draw Venom, we're going to take it out. Go. Okay, so something that's good for the sketch line, taking the sketch lines, they give you a sense of where maybe you need to still have a little bit more definition. All right. There. All right, guys. So in a nutshell, that's how you draw Venom. So thanks for checking this out, and I hope that it was helpful for you guys. I hope you guys draw a bunch of Venoms. If you do, let me know. Let me know also too what you liked about this, what you didn't like about it. Like and subscribe, follow, all that stuff. I'm Jordan. Thanks again.